I'm a curious person by nature. Before I was a documentary filmmaker, I was a strategy consultant, so I ask a ton of questions. Sometimes to the consternation of my doctors, but that's just who I am. In the ensuing 18 years, I had spent a lot of time raising funds for breast cancer research, working with various support groups for women who are going through cancer. And so I had a really good network to call on when I wanted to find out just who would be the best surgeon to do the deep flap reconstruction. And Philip Blondeel came to the top of most people's lists. So I reached out to him and I discovered that not only did he have this amazing track record of capabilities, but he was compassionate and empathetic and funny, which is important when you're going through this, and took the time that I needed to really discuss it. He, unlike some doctors, my endless questioning didn't seem to faze him. And we got along really, really well. And it felt like a partnership that we entered into, where we each had a piece of the job to do in order to get to the other side of this. And we started talking about setting up this foundation really when I was recovering from the surgery. And I showed him this risk tree analysis I had done and laid out the way I had come to my decision. And he showed me this amazing group of photographs that he had commissioned that celebrated the joy and the hope of women post-reconstruction. And I think that was really the seed of the foundation. It was from then it was like, how can we create something that pulls together current information for women who are having to make these decisions very quickly in an area that is filled with essentially a foreign language and lots of new concepts. And how can we help also the doctors who are helping guide them know exactly what's out there? So there were a couple of things we wanted to do. We wanted to set up a kind of a clearinghouse, if you will, of information, a place where you could find all of this without having to dig so hard, and for people who might not have had a great network where this came out of the blue, where they could go to one spot and find out a lot of information. We wanted to set up a forum where people could talk to each other, where patients could talk to each other. Also, we wanted to set up something that celebrated life after cancer. You know, I'd be lying if I said I am glad I got cancer. I'm not. I don't think I'll ever be glad I got cancer. But I've had 3 bouts of breast cancer now. And I can say that I am very grateful for everything I've learned in this journey. And I can also say wholeheartedly that my life is full and whole and happy. And I can't imagine it being any less so now. I can't imagine that this is any less happy or full or rich than it would have been had I not had cancer. That's still the core of BABC, is, you know, that life is full and whole, and that possibility is there. And no, it's not easy, and it's not necessarily a path you want to choose, but it's not. It doesn't preclude you from feeling empowered and hopeful again and happy. And I think that message was really, really important for us both to capture.